If you do go on to enjoy today's video, please remember to hit that like button and of course subscribe for more content. And if you need any coins for Ultimate Team to get a head start on the game, head to the link in the description. Use the code TVM for a discount at checkout. What is going on, guys? Tim here. Welcome back to a brand new video. And today the 85 rated Inform Wilfried Zaha player review. He's around 250,000 coins depending on your platform. He's kind of similar across all three, which I think it's going to be difficult to explain what I mean, but I think it just shows how high people hold him in regard. So when you look at a lot of other players, there will be a big price gap between the PlayStation, the Xbox, and the PC as well. All three are normally wildly different. There's a good maybe 50k in some players, you know, the difference between them. With Zaha, he is holding a very high consistent price across all three platforms because of how high people think of him. And when I looked at the card, I wasn't quite seeing what everyone else was seeing. So 5-star skills, yes, of course, that this year is very important to those who use 5-star skills, who know how to use them. I've been trying to incorporate them more and more into my game. You'll see evidence of that in the clips. Medium work rates, 5'11". His body type isn't displayed, although I'm pretty sure it's a lean body type because he definitely does feel lean in game. But when it comes to the stats, I'm looking at them and I'm thinking, right, well, he's got pace, right? 90 acceleration, 94 sprint speed, fine. He's got 92 dribbling, but that's it in terms of the 90 stats. I know it's only an 85 rated card, but every other stat is a bit, like the highest is 80. Everything is sort of averaging around the sort of mid 70s when you average every stat that he has. 82 composure, it's not bad, it's not good. He's got 77 reactions, not great. 88 ball control, which is good. 89 agility, which is good. And 81 balance, which is fine. 84 shot power, 80 finishing. That's it for the 80 stats. The rest of it, 73 long shot, 79 positioning, can't defend or head the ball for love nor money. His physicals are quite bad across the board. 79 strength is actually not bad, actually, for a lean player like Wilfried Zaha. You know, you'd maybe expect 10 or 12 strength lower, and his passing is I wouldn't say woeful, but it's not good. You know, 77 short passing, 78 vision, only the 78 crossing as well. So whenever, like 250,000 coins for this card on paper doesn't make an awful lot of sense to me. And a lot of people will go, oh God, can't wait to pack it. I want him red pick because he's going to be insane. And I couldn't understand why people thought that. And to be honest, judging just purely by the look of the card on paper, I still can't quite understand why people are going that mad for this card. That's until I bought him, put him into the team, which you see before you, and then we started to play some football. And instantly, within the first 3 minutes of the first game, I started to understand why people wanted this card. Ball played through to him here, breaks the back line, look at that, stopped his run, made sure that he stayed onside, he's in on goal, bang, and it's 1-0. And he's at it again in no more than 5 minutes from that first goal. So, there we go. 8 minutes on the clock. Ball played down the right-hand side. Anthony Martial gets on the end of it. Spots Wilfried Zaha. Manages to make up half a yard of space. Gets his foot on it and can't quite steer it goalwards. That was with his weak foot. Bear in mind, he's right-footed with a 3-star weak foot. That is something that instantly put me off about this card as well. However, you can combat that by using an array of skills to get you to go back onto that stronger foot. As you can see here, manages to literally dance his way into the penalty area, gets in a little bit of shielding, just enough to be pushed over by the defender, gets a penalty and scores. Now, we have 2 penalties in this review, and I score both of them. And I'm not saying that that means that Wilfried Zaha is fantastic or that I'm fantastic. What I'm saying is, I don't score penalties very often, and Wilfried Zaha scores 2 for me. What does that tell you? Best player in the game by far. I was mightily surprised by how good this card is. And again, I just don't look at this for a touch. Oh, that is beautiful. Sent the defender completely the wrong way. He has gone to the shops, and Lucas has scored a nice little finish. I didn't understand it beforehand. We go into the games, and all of a sudden he becomes, I mean, honestly, he was rivaling Mbappe for enjoyment levels and for how successful he was on the ball. Every single time he got possession, I thought, right, something might be able to happen here. We could maybe get ourselves a goal. He can create a chance from nothing. The 5-star skills are really nice and easy to use. I know that 5-star skills are the same for every player that has 5-star skill moves, but you know what I mean. I should have played it across there. I saw his name in lights and decided to go for it, but there aren't really many reasons why I think this card is fantastic. Like, when you look at it, you think, well, look at that. Look at it. It's just, what makes him that good? I don't know, because on paper, his finishing isn't great. His composure's okay. Yes, he's fast and good at dribbling, and he's got 5-star skills. Is that enough? Well, in this instance, yes, it appears to be. Now, the reason he has a hunter is not because I thought, well, he needs more pace. I actually bought him with a hunter on him. So, far be it from me to take it off and to lower the price for myself at a future date. So I thought, well, I'll just leave the hunter on him and I'll review him with the hunter on, because it's not a terrible chem style to have on a player. It's been proved already this year that even the difference between 94 acceleration and 99 acceleration is noticeable in game. So who am I to argue against having a 99 acceleration sprint speed player? Exactly. Look at that. With the hunter, managed to get through, got on the end of the ball, had to be fouled, and of course he was taken down because otherwise he's through on goal. And is he going to score? Well, obviously that remains to be seen, but there is every chance he's going to score. He doesn't miss many. The only times I've noticed that he does miss, and obviously it isn't when he's on his stronger foot, and you've guessed it, it's when he's on his weaker foot. Now, unfortunately, that left foot is, I wouldn't say all but useless, but it is not my friend at all. I am not a fan of it, and I think we're about to see a clip of him missing, not a sitter, but he doesn't even hit the target. It is this situation. He doesn't even hit the target from there with his weak foot. That's my only real complaint with this card. If you use him, you more or less have to say, look, if I'm going to... I got really lucky there with the penalty. I felt quite bad for him, but then Wilfried Zaha decided, you know what, I don't feel bad. It's going in the back of the net. Yeah, the weak foot is the only thing you have to really take into consideration when using this card. I think the work rate's not ideal, but if you tell him to stay forward and get him behind, he's fine. The short passing, again, isn't ideal. You could use a Deadeye, though, if you really do care that much about it. He is fast enough. I don't think you need to worry too much about putting a hunter on him, although it is definitely an option. The short passing goes to 92 with a Deadeye, vision to 88. And of course, the finisher is probably the most popular chem style to use because you do get that agility up. You boost the finishing up as much as you can, get the shot power up as well as boosting the balance and the dribbling. It's a good chem style. I like the hunter, though. I think it's just down to personal preferences, whatever you want. Like I said, I bought him with a hunter on him, so I wasn't going to change him because I needed to sell him again after. And a hunter has the most desirable sort of pull, if you will, of a player on the market. So I thought it just made sense to keep him there. Just beware of the weak foot. But honestly, if you like to use skills, if you like players who get in behind, fast strikers who are very difficult to tackle, this man is the card for you. The reason his value for coins right now is so low, in my opinion, is because 250,000 coins is a lot of money to spend when you can go and get a normal Marcus Rashford for half the price or whatever it may be. And with all the cards that are about to come out over the festive period, I'm not sure whether 250,000 coins for the informed Zaha is money well spent right now. Anything under 200k, yeah, maybe, and 150k I think is where this card should be. So you do get what you pay for. But at the moment, I think that might be just a little bit overpriced. Let me know what you think of the price and the card in general, actually, in the comment section down below. If you have enjoyed this play review, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Join the Betting Rebellion and find out what your football knowledge is really worth.